January 11th, 1969, while on a combat patrol in Vietnam, I stepped on a landmine, and that explosion traumatically amputated both of my legs and my left arm above the elbow.
So I got burned over 40% of my body. I lost my right hand at the wrist and my left arm at the shoulder.
I'm a quad amputee. I've lost both my arms and both my legs.
I don't feel with my hands, I don't feel my feet, and so my wife is pretty much my hands and feet.
It's helping him get dressed.
It helps me get my limbs on, bathes me.
Brush his teeth, shave him. And I would cut up his food, and I would do this for him. I'd make sure he got fed.
I mean, I can't make my own meals.
I don't think he can pick up dishes and put them in the dishwasher or laundry, or change a light bulb, or...
She dedicates her life to me from the moment she gets up to the moment we go to bed.
She chose to be my caregiver, to not have a career, to take care of me just about her whole life.
I see the toll that it takes her on her physically and emotionally, yet because I served in Vietnam, we're not eligible for any of the services.
An arbitrary date should not change the fact that you need caregiver support.
Whether you have a spinal cord injury from Vietnam or spinal cord injury from the Gulf War, you still have that injury, and you still need quality care.
How do you just avoid or eliminate one segment of that veteran population, whether it be Vietnam, World War II, or Korea? Any segment that should be receiving caregivers funds and is not, that's an inequity.
Being a caregiver for 30 years, that's 3 decades she's been doing this. It does not get easier with age.
Sometimes I feel like I can't be lifting and doing all the things that came easier 10 years ago.
There's so many things my wife would like to do with the neighbors and the community, but she has to cancel some of those things. She doesn't go because she has to take care of me.
When you're taking care of somebody that is critically wounded, you do not have time for yourself. It's all about them, not about you.
If you had funding to allow you to maybe hire someone to help do more things around the house, whether it be little chores of changing light bulbs, of replacing the screen door, obviously some additional funding would allow us to do that, where today you're not able to do it. You've got to take care of it on your own.
And give her support financially a little bit better, and some training that would help ensure that she's doing it correctly. We just kind of bumbled our way through the years. We never had any formal training in what she needs to do.
She would get tools to help me, but of course help her.
Respite to the caregiver is everything. It gives them a break to be able to do something for themselves.
So if I'm gone for a whole day, wouldn't it be nice if someone had popped in at lunch maybe to make sure, that after 6 hours he was okay?
It would certainly take a tremendous burden off of her to have funding to help us afford to do that.
It would give her some kind of vacations from me. That would be nice.
We get mad at each other and you're in the middle of a bath, you can't walk away, so you've got to either finish the fight or the bath.
I think if we look at dollars and cents, it's going to be better for everyone if the veterans have in-home care and have a caregiver that can specifically deal with them.
I think for a lot of families that if the caretaker gets to stay home instead of having to work without the financial pressure, that would be the best thing for the veteran.
And the costs are much higher to put me in a nursing home than it is to take care of my wife as she cares for me.
Is it better to spend $100,000 and have this veteran who served their country sitting in a bed in a nursing home or sitting in a wheelchair in a hallway with no quality of life? or be at home and for half the cost and have a quality of life and the dignity.
There's untold thousands of veterans out there that need this assistance, that it's important to them to be able to survive every day, to live some kind of a life with respect and dignity.
I've always said that without her, I couldn't be the person that I am.
Caregivers or veterans are really, truly unsung American heroes. They're the significant other behind the vet. I would not be able to go through and be National Commander of the DAV without her support, without her traveling with me, her assistance. It's just as much her that has done this as me.